Okay, I created this channel to help those who struggle with the process of quitting cannabis. I know more than anyone the process can seem tough or impossible, but it can be done. The process can differ from person to person, but consistency is the key in anyone's personal journey. But with that being said, here's how I quit smoking weed. Okay, I started smoking when I was about 16 years old, and I smoked on a daily basis for about 17 years. I always said I would stop smoking by the age of 50, but it was really hard to imagine my life without weed. From my 20s to my early 30s, I would say I would smoke about 3 to 6 blunts per day. In 2016, I started a spiritual journey and discovered biblical concepts that started to reshape my life. But even though I found God, I still continued to get high. And constantly it was nagging at my spirit to stop, but I just could not shake the habit. Fast forward to 3 years ago, I was down to one supplier, which happened to be my best friend. And every now and then he might go to jail. So I said, if that happens again, I don't want to go cold turkey about no choice. So I stopped for about 2 weeks. Within that 2 weeks, he actually did go to jail again. So I did not smoke for another 2 weeks. A great accomplishment. But I really just could not wait to reward myself with a blunt. After realizing that I could go without it, I just started back smoking again. But I tried to limit my use. That varied from over the course of the next 2 years. Instead of 3 to 6 blunts a day, I would smoke a blunt every other day. Or maybe I would smoke 1 or 2 blunts in the course of 1 week. I was proud of myself, but weed was still very much a part of my life. I also began to hide it from my wife, and I would occasionally get caught red-handed. Smoking really became more stressful than calming. Between trying to hide it from my wife, feeling like I was letting God down, and just being a slave to the substance, I wanted to make a bigger change. One evening I was called by my wife again, and she asked me, "Have you asked God to help you stop?" At that point I realized I had never actually made a commitment to God, to anyone, or even myself. For 3 years I was just cutting back, but just waiting for the next opportunity to get high. I finally made a decision to stop. I smoked my last blunt and I never looked back. So what are my takeaways? I suggest you gradually cut back rather than just going cold turkey. I believe that helped me let it go when it finally came time to quit altogether. Also, we should make commitments to ourselves. I was so surprised how long it took me in the process to actually tell myself I'm going to quit. But once I did, it made the process so much easier. What are some ways you help yourself quit? Please comment below. I'm curious to know. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, subscribe, and share. And remember, we are all in this together.